17 like that, 41% is that's a lot of people saying, hey, the Pistons could win this. People are putting their money on it.
Yeah, that's a lot of
But I've been saying this for a minute, bro. I've been saying this is a weird game for me. I've been saying this. Even before I even said it to anybody else. I'm like, yo, it is what it is, man. Do I think they're gonna lose? No. But I don't know, man. It's just funny to me.
Right.
And I feel like the Celtics play with their food against these teams.
Oh, you mean they downplay to the competition?
Yeah, are they going to shoot threes? Are they going to keep shooting threes and not miss threes? Are they going to play with the same force? If they come out and scorch them by 15, 20, are they going to keep their foot on the pedal? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
This is the
shit. I should be watching it.
If they lost. I'm just keeping it 100. Like I'm not putting my money on them.
But they playing at home though.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know, man. I really don't see the Celtics taking that type of a L for that type of don't get me wrong, but for that type of team, the worst team in the league, who only won 2 games? Right. I don't see Celtics taking that type of a L though.
But if a team could literally sit there and do it from what they've done in the past, it's been them. They've been done that. They done had some of the worst losses against some of the worst teams over this run. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'd be surprised.
Right.
I don't know their combined record. I'd be lying to you. I don't know what their record is.
Who, the Celtics?
Over the years on these teams.
Okay, right.
Down to their competition. If you
right. Yeah, that's why I was like, even when you said that, I'm like, yeah, this could be a funny game due to that. Fact.
Like, I feel like it's one of those games where I'm like, yo, like, like I said, man, it's just weird. It's just a weird game for me. Like I said, I don't really bet on the Celtics like that. I might do prop bets and stuff like that.
Right.
With them. Like the prop bets I gave to you
earlier today.
To give to homeboy. Like
to Eddie Chapo. Eddie, if you're watching, man, I hope those parlays work out for you tonight. Most of the time it will, man. We don't really gel on those. My man Sean is really efficient with these prop bets, man.
I mean, not 100%, but I work. I don't just put it together. I actually
right. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why that's why when you said give me a second earlier on today, I realized that you was like trying to put it together. You didn't even have. I put it this way. You didn't even have it. That was very early this morning. So I was like, yeah, I didn't even. When you say, "Yo, I'm at the dentist right now," I had to hit dude back and was like, "Yo, my man's at the dentist, man. We gonna hit you back with that and give you that little knowledge."
And that's not bad. That's a plus. I mean, the dude last game. I mean, the thing is when I do the player props in basketball, I like doing the player prop combos because it gives you an out on if the guy ain't having the best scoring night, he could still have rebounds and assists. Obviously, you have to have a player that, that actually could accumulate some of those stats. You just don't pick any random person. But so, for instance, I gave you the one with Cade Cunningham with his.
Right.
I think I just did the points with him because he's been.
Yeah, you just did the points, right? You told me Cade over 23.5 points. Yeah. Exactly. And
he had 40 last game, but he's their only option. He usually plays good against the Celtics.
Okay.
And then Jaren Duran, they're big. He just came back yesterday. His points to rebounds a little bit low because he just came back. But the other day he combined for 34, and his was only at 20.
Okay.
So these guys really don't come off the court. They get a high usage rate. They're not a great team. I'm not going to lie and tell you, I mean, they're playing the Celtics, so obviously it's a different situation. But I feel as though this game, I could be wrong. I just think this game is going to be closer than 17 points. This team is fighting not to go into.
I thought that's a big.
That's a big line, man.
That's a big line, yo. 17 points.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, and I know what they going based off of on Detroit being a horrible team
Right.
Off the gate right now this season, but 17 points, man. Like you said, on any given day, a team can jump up.
NBA players,
You know
man.
what I mean?
These guys play, bro. These guys are NBA players. I mean, you're not, regardless
Right.
of if they could beat them or not, they still put up numbers. Like I said, these guys still put up points. Someone gonna score? You know what I mean? And
right.
And
what up, Stacks, man? You was about to you was about to get the late slip, the tardy notice, bro.
Yeah, I can get 3 of them and still be behind you and Tony, dog.
Sean was like, Sean said, he was talking all that for the past 2 weeks, and look, he late today. He was giving us the business. He was giving me. But you good for one. You good for one. Everybody's good for one. Sean's good for one. You good for one. We all good for one. We consistent. So I don't mind it. But I'm glad you're here. I know Stoney gonna jump in. I don't know what Stoney's in the middle of right now. So I don't even think he responded today on our group chat. So who knows what's going on with him as far as reception and all that. He seemed he had good reception when we was on Sunday. But before we move on, man, I'm gonna drop that what you call it, and then I'll hit them with it.
God to make moves, doobie don't snooze, it's on your back, cause they hate you, dog break through, son get through, but don't break you, homie make.
Yeah, this is Parlay with us, guys. This is Mr. Beans. We got Sean Doe and Hustle Stacks. Stoney Cook should jump in at any moment. He is halfway across the world in El Salvador. I am in Long Island, New York. As y'all can see, I'm not in my home studio right now. I'm chilling at my people's house down here in Long Island, New York for a couple of days for the holidays.
Long Island.
Long Island. So yeah, I'm out here doing it, trying to be consistent, make sure I jump on our show. This is our thing. And Thursday Night Live is our thing. So this is Thursday Night Live, guys. It is Parlay with us. We are talking week 17 review week and some picks out there. We're going to be talking some NBA talk because we're getting more into the NBA talk. Because the NBA is starting to the games are starting to becoming very, very exciting. I was here in my buddy's house yesterday. They're big Knicks fans, so you already know how it is. I was watching that Knicks game. Listen, man. Knicks didn't have no run for that team yesterday. OKC, first time Stacks and Doe. I sat down, and thanks for all the people tuning in. Thanks for all the subscribers. Please like and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, X. Please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Do whatever you got to do. Share it. Help the algorithm. Help Parlay with us grow as a sports podcast. And we could continue to keep bringing you guys this fire content. But as I was saying, watching that OKC Knicks game last night, I was able to see some of OKC. You guys been talking about that team since we've been talking NBA talk. Stacks and Doe, you guys been talking about OKC. So's been Stoney. Y'all been saying, OKC is one of them teams, yada, yada, yada. And they got some young talent on there. They got some, up-and-coming talent. Yo, bro, they looked pretty good last night. Yeah, I didn't know half them kids playing except for, what's that, the double name? The kid with the double name. Gildress and Alexander, is it?
Yep.
Yeah,
yep. Good kid, man. Good ball player. And Giddy, you know what I mean? they running that young boy. Hey, who's that big dude? Stacks and Doe. Who's the big dude with the funny looking beard last night that was like blocking a shit? He looked real thin, thin and long.
That's Chet Holmgren.
Yes. Don't know nothing about that homie, but that homie played good ball last night.
He's a rookie technically second year because he was there.
Second, technically, yeah, exactly. Yep. Actually, shout out to my boy Jalik and his son Bryce. Bryce was giving me the little history on what's his name again? Say the name again.
Chet Holmgren.
Okay, giving me the little advice on Chet. They saying that he broke an ankle last year, didn't play at all, and then this is his official rookie year, and he could end up being like a candidate for rookie of the year. Is that how y'all feel about that?
He is I think he is the candidate. I think he is.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Stacks talked about him. I think like I said, man, this is just what I'm going by, what I see or what I saw from him. I always liked him. I liked his
Sono, whatever. You're saying Detroit, they'll get a 3-win tonight. 3-dub tonight. I don't know about that.
With that.
What'd you say, Stacks?
He won't go to the window with that.
Yeah. If you, I don't think you would go to the window with that. Tell us if you went to the window with that Iverson. But yeah, I don't think that Detroit. Me and Doe was having this discussion, and he's probably was on as we were having the discussion about Detroit. I think the number 17, 17 is a large number for that spread. But Detroit is horrible, Stacks and Doe. So, maybe he's a Detroit fan, maybe from Detroit, and he's riding that rave thinking that they'll get their third W. But
ain't no wave to ride with them niggas in the bathtub. There ain't no wave over there.
I don't even know nothing. And you like you said, I don't know nothing about Detroit. They seem like they've been in the basement for years now. That's something to do with that management and ownership and the whole thing. So, but yeah, as far as the Celtics concerned, I'm confident we'll come away with the W, even though JB's not playing. They were saying something about JB and this kid, what's his name? Our guy, how could I say my mind's spinning so much? Tatum wasn't gonna play.
They might. I mean, I could see them sitting them against them. I wouldn't be surprised. Tatum ain't that type to just sit out a game though. So that I don't know. I don't think they're gonna sit both of them. But I wouldn't be surprised if they sat both of them. I wouldn't be surprised.
Wow. So then that makes that game more interesting than what we think, though, because if the numbers, if you're saying 40% is coming in on Detroit to cover that number, that's to win. Look at that. Not even to cover 41%. 41%. So, I guess just because they're hearing the noise that JB and JT's not going to play, so
it went up. I just think after a while, you in the NBA, man. I mean, it's just true obvious sometimes. Like right now, they're about 5. Detroit. I know it's early, but it's just too obvious sometimes when you gamble like that. And I was looking at that game even last week, and I'm not saying Detroit's gonna win, but I'm saying 17, like, and they might end up losing by 17. But my thing was, it's just one of those things, man, where it's like, it's weird. It's not a big game, obviously, for the Celtics, but the Celtics of the past needing just to take care of business and stop fucking around. Like when we had KG in them that year we won, we didn't play with nobody. We didn't fuck around with nobody.
Right.
Whatever.
What's up, fellas? What's going on, man?
What's up, Crook?
Man? What's up, man? I know you probably trying to stretch it to get in here with us, man. I know you are.
Yeah, you guys have no idea. You have no idea where I'm at right now. You guys will give me some props.
They got you under pressure, nigga. You sweating.
Listen, let me tell you, I'm on top.
Go ahead.
I'm on top of a mountain somewhere right now.
Get out of here.
Hi, yeah, I'm trying to see if I can show y'all a little view, man.
I know it's dark as man. It's dark as hell. We can see, but it's dark.
Yeah, man. Oh,
you in Venezuela? That looks like you in Medellin.
Nah, man. I'm here. I'm still here. I'm still here outside with him. I'm still out here. I know,
So,
right?
so
It got that vibe.
So how's your trip going so far, man?
Yo, it's going good, man. It's going good, man. Today was a little shaky because we had to climb up some feet, man, to get up here. So I was a little shaky, boy. Every time we was climbing.
You seen some wild shit, Stoney, out there?
Nah, the views. This the views, man. I just been seeing some crazy views. I've been high, man, all day. Everywhere I've been at. Know what?
No wild animals and shit?
Nah, man. No wild animals out here. Just a lot of stray dogs. That's what you see out here. You see a lot of stray dogs, man, roaming the streets, man.
That used to be
to Puerto Rico.
Yo, that's how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time I went to Trinidad, they changed the game. But when the first time I went to TNT, yo, there was dogs everywhere.
Man, me too.
Everywhere.
Man,
Yo,
I'm telling you.
A couple of kids I know that played ball across the water. They said he just came back from Serbia. He said there's mad wild dogs over there.
Yo, I don't know what it is, man. But I went back out last October. I was in Trinidad last October, and I didn't see the dogs like I was seeing before. Like, I mean, it used to be an influx, like dogs, bro. Like, but now I don't see. So I don't know if they, probably the city got their own dog catching thing now. So they probably reeling them in. I don't know what they're doing with them, but they reeling them in. And I know what he's talking about when he say dogs like crazy. I understand that, man. So yeah, man, Stoney, man, as you hear, we was just talking, jumping in on some Celtics talk real quick because one of our subscribers asked us for some prop information this morning. So the topic really jumped in onto the Celtics and tonight's game against Detroit because me and Doe figured it was kind of a sticky type of game due to the type of points that they were getting, 17. I think they was giving the Celtics 17 plus 17. You were saying the Celtics or Detroit?
Yeah, they were minus.
So
minus 17. Minus 17.
Right before we went on, though, I think it went to 16 and a half.
Yeah, because mad people putting money on Detroit.
On Detroit, no, and people are putting money on Detroit to win.
I know 41% on draft.
That's what we were saying. That's what we was gonna say. 41%.
Yeah, so
that's a lot, bro.
I mean, it's not a bad bet to take right now because something has to give. The streak's gonna snap. It's gonna snap somewhere. Right. So it's like
they are at home, like
so you got
Celtics, and that's more on how the Celtics, if you know how they've been playing the last few years, they play with their food, bro. Like, I mean, I know there's never been a team this bad, but the Celtics just like playing with their fucking food, bro. That's how they've been the last few years. I mean, it didn't hurt them in the long run. Obviously going to the finals, conference finals, but the regular season is the regular season. Let's keep it real. And they've always, what we were saying is, when we had KG in them, when we actually won it, my point is like we never lost to the teams we should have beat. I don't remember it. Maybe it was a game here and there. But this team over the last few years, it's a regular season. I'm not taking anything away from these guys. But what I'm saying is they're always losing the teams they should beat.
They should, right. Exactly.
Not this year, though. Not this year.
No, I know, T. I'm just saying, like, in the past. That's why I'm telling you why money is going on Detroit. I'm telling you why.
You can't make a bet based on what happened in the past, though. You got to base that bet on
people do.
That's stupid money then, because you can't bet on what a team did last year. You got to bet on what they're doing this year. This Celtic team this year is nowhere near what they was last year. Not even close. Derek White's a better player. Porzingis is an upgrade over Rob. Holiday's an upgrade. Not say too much, a little bit of upgrade over Brogdon. The roster's a little bit deeper. Peyton Pritchard's a better player than he was last year. I just think they're a better team than he was last year. That's just my opinion.
You might be on. You're totally right. I feel like it's a different team,
and they got better coaching than they had last year with Cassell and the other guy from Milwaukee. I just don't think they're going. I mean, let's just say they do lose. Fuck it, that's one loss at the crib. I mean, it's one loss. No,
but that's what we talk. We ain't talking about. No, but that's what I'm trying to. I'm not talking about though. I'm talking about this game. I'm not talking about.
Yeah. You gotta remember too, though. We all was pissed about the Golden State shit. Then they went on to beat the dog shit out.
For sure.
Beat the dog shit out of goddamn.
No, for sure. I'm just talking about this game. I'm not
beat the dog shit out the Lakers. They should have, but
they're in Detroit, right? This game's in Detroit.
They played around.
No, they're home. They're home.
Oh man, then that I don't know. Oh man, so I wonder why so much money's coming
I'm telling
in
you,
on
Crook,
Detroit.
I'm telling you, you know.
If they was in
I
Detroit,
said-
I would understand. But man,
I
at
said
home,
that, though. I
But
said-
I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you, people seen that line, and people also see how the Celtics, whether it's right or wrong, it's like this is what they do. They played out in their competition the past few years. Now it's a different year. I get it. But I'm just telling you what gamblers think. I'm not saying what's right or wrong, what coaches think or NBA fans think. I'm just telling you what gamblers think. That's why when I seen that line, me and Stacks talked about this a couple of days ago. I'm like, yo, Stacks, this game is kind of spooky to me. And then when I seen that line, even if you had JB, 17 points, there's a lot of points when a team is desperate. And you a coach, Stacks. You know if a team's desperate, they might not win the game, but they're looking at it like, yo, we ain't going out like that. Now,
they're going in. They're going in based on their performance, though. Basically, they went out west and killed that, and now they're coming home where they're undefeated with a margin of victory of 14-15. And then they got Detroit coming in, the worst team probably in the history of the fucking NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
right.
That's what they basing that point total off. And Vegas ain't stupid. They put that shit up high because they knew they had to reel in some fish.
Yeah, definitely.
You're right.
Definitely.
You're totally right. You're totally right.
Let's throw this crazy shit out here and let's reel in a couple fish.
Because I think the last game that Detroit had, they covered the spread.
Yeah,
they covered. Yeah,
they lost have been close. They have been close.
Yeah,
now they're running them up and down the court.
And Stacks and though, by the way, they do have a shooter. I forgot Joe Harris is over there. Joe Harris is there, so they got one shooter. I mean, I happened to see his name on the roster, and I was like, "Oh shit, when the fuck did he get there?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Joe. Wow, I forgot about Joe Harris.
Yeah, I'm like, "What the fuck, Joe Harris over there?"
Yeah, I forgot about him. I didn't know he was in the league still.
So Detroit's up by 11. Celtics ain't playing no defense, and they missing 3.
See,
so it is what it is. It's early.
It is early. It is early. It is early.
That's why, honestly, I don't really gamble against my team. But that's one of those things where I'm like, yo, forget the outright win. That 17 to me is just.
Yeah, I mean, look, you gotta hop on that because you got to take into account what they call garbage time. Whether the teams are following at the end. It's a lot of quirky shit that could happen in the end to just ruin that 17-point cover. Like I don't. That's not my type of thing. I don't bet a favorite by that many points. The most I would like to go in the NBA is like maybe a -10.
Yeah.
But 17,
that's crazy.
Think about it. The team, the Celtics could be blowing them out by 20. They'll take all their starters out.
Yeah.
And in Detroit, they garbage time. They could just eat up that fucking 17 points in the back door.
That 17 points.
Exactly. We talked about that. Though,
come in and it's
talked about that about motherfuckers pulling their starters. The NBA don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they'll play their starters till like 2 minutes left in the
now because everybody's chasing those numbers.
Yeah.
The incentives.
I agree.
But I stay away from that.
If I'm up 30 in the fourth, my bench is playing. Period. Y'all gonna have to.
You're right. But that's but Stacks, that's the consensus as a coach. You're a coach. You just said you up by 30. You sitting your starters, but we know as we see in the let's say the wave that the NBA is going on, they're not sitting these guys. These guys are stat padding.
Yeah,
the stat padding.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
They stat padding like crazy.
I've seen college coaches on a junior college level. I went to a couple games and you see the team win about 25 with like 5 minutes left. He got his starter still in the game. And you can see Cass ain't even came out. They warm up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga said, yo, come back, nigga going. I used to tell niggas all the time. I said, they didn't even put the nigga in the layup line. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even in the layup line. Like that's crazy. Like,
oh my god.
Yo, Stacks,
Yo.
Stacks, I gotta give it to you, man. Nice sweater. I don't know, man. Like I said, this dude's in the pro shop every week, guys. Him and
Nah.
yo,
That was a Christmas present.
him and wifey.
I had to come for it. I had the joint last week.
Him and wifey are in the pro shop every week. I'll tell you. Yo, shout out to wifey. Yo, wifey's keeping teeth dip every week. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I like that.
Kill me last week. I had to pull some Celtics out on.
Yo, we need to go shopping, bro.
Yo,
I know. To be honest with you though, on some real shit, I was like, yo, if I try to keep up with these niggas, you know, it's one of the niggas that try to be tough in the streets. You might get a little bit of love. Yeah, I'm from down Dudley, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. You gotta kind of be from down Dudley everywhere you go, and that shit don't work. That's how I look at it. Like, these clothes. I can do a few things here and there, but I can't keep up. So I'm not even gonna.
No, I can't. Yo, I'm with you on that, man. Them dudes is, but they're the fanatics on this team. So, and we are too, but we're cerebral.
Tell them, Stoney, they got to catch them sales. That's how I was.
You got to catch them sales.
You got to catch them sales. I know that.
Don't worry, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I actually seen this dude at the shop today with a black on white Celtic Scully that looked fly. He said he got it at the hat store. What's the name?
Lids.
Oh yeah,
Lids has some exclusives.
I didn't even know Lids was still open.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Doe, Lids is better than what you think from back in the day. They on some new.
Oh,
Lids got some shit.
When I came back to Boston, I'm tell you what Lids is popping. That on the low though is that one in Saugus Mall. That Lids is popping in there.
Get out of here.
Yo, it's a lot of shit in there, dog. I went in there. I had to leave, dog. I was like, yo, I can't even be in here.
Yo, the Lids locker room in South Shore is good too.
Yeah. Like the Lids locker room. Yes.
Locker room's nice.
The locker room.
That's how you and joints like that, Beans. That's where you catch the sales at, is in that locker room.
Yeah, in the locker room.
If you guys go there and you sign up for some car, you get 15% off, and then you be like, "What was that? Was that the tax?" I'm like, "I thought I was getting 15% off."
That was the tax, bro.
Another thing is you got to subscribe to the website. Yep. They'll send you coupons, dog.
Yeah.
Stoney knows all about. He always tell me, "Yo, get that Lids account, bro."
Yeah. It's really good, man. It's really good.
So what we'll do, we'll call each other on the low and surprise our co-host, and we'll wear this shit the same show on some
exactly.
shit. Me and T used to do that in high school. I used to be mad. He called, said, "Motherfucker, I told you don't wear the Hirachis today." He's like, "Nigga, I told you don't wear the Boston."
We was always up on our gear.
Last night you had your Barclays laid out. You didn't have the Deion Sanders laid out.
Yo, Frank on front though. You was the first one with them 94 Barclays though. I seen them shit. Yo, they came back out with them joints.
Yeah,
they brought them out.
Kind of bulky now.
Yeah, they don't make the shoe the same. They be making them remakes. They don't be the same.
They don't be the same. The remakes don't be the same. Yo, what up, Chapo, man? What up, Eddie Chapo, man? Thanks for jumping in, man. Eddie's on it, man. He's a good subscriber. Since I told him, and Eddie likes to gamble. He likes to make those prop bets. He likes these bets. So
Chapo,
he really.
I think Kate Cunningham was halfway in the first quarter. Almost got his over for his point.
Yep, there you go. Remember, Eddie? I sent you that thing this morning,
Cunningham
man.
Going in though. Cunningham didn't play. He's the one bright spot on that team this year.
Right.
Yeah,
But Stacks, let me Crook Beans. By the way, let me tell y'all, I didn't say Detroit was gonna win this game. By the way, I just said they could cover the 17.
No. You ain't say that.
No, I
didn't say that either.
I told them to go to the window with that. That's all. That's for my gambling.
No. I would take Detroit plus 17 as well. That's easy. Right. I wouldn't take the Celtics with that.
That's what I'm saying. But if they win, they win. But I didn't tell no one to go to the window with that because I don't want you thinking that this team wins a plus 800 that happens all the time because it doesn't. It just doesn't. You know
and those bets, and you best believe those bets that were made with the plus 800. It was at one point plus 1,000. They placing small bets. Them bets ain't coming in heavy. So
right.
And you could do that. Like I what they call money sprinkle. I'll sprinkle like $50 on that, shit like that, because it's a long shot, you know. So
Yeah.
you're not
No,
gonna
for
get too
sure.
crazy. But a lot of those little bets came in. A lot of those.
I was
That's
thinking
why
that
it went
too.
down.
Little
Yeah, a lot
$10
went in.
here. Not that I'm
Yeah.
some big time gambler, but I'm not gonna waste my time in doing $10 on that. Even if it's you win, what I don't know.
50.
I gamble so much.
50
I
get
just
you
don't want to
500.
do it. But I hear people doing that though. I'm not acting like I'm some big time $300, $400 game gambler, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
people are on it, man. But you know, I'm like, nah,
So
I'm good, man.
Cook, we're gonna move on. We ain't finished with our NBA talk, but we're gonna jump because I know you are on location, so am I. But check this out. It's dark out when you getting off that mountain.
Yo, we staying here. We staying up here, man.
I had to ask that question.
We
It's dark
staying.
out.
Yeah, we staying.
You can't get off that mountain right now.
The higher the location, the easier to target.
Listen, let me tell you. But it doesn't look as dark in person like it does right now on camera.
Okay, right,
You know, there's some bright spot, but it's a bunch of what they call igloos around here and shit. And we're staying in one of those joints. So
that's cool.
But the view is nice though. The view in the daytime is nice.
That shit was for Alaska in the cold. Like, what you mean?
Nah, the style. It's the style of the house. Like the style.
Oh, okay.
It has that. That's the style they use. They use the igloo style house, and it's on top of like some mountain and shit. And then you got the ill view of the whole fucking town and city.
How you come across that trip?
Nah, that's all wifey and her peoples, man. They set all that up, man. I just came along for the ride, man. You know,
you just financed it with that little yeah I mean from a couple of weeks ago.
Right. How you just all of a sudden say I'm gonna go to El Salvador?
No, this was planned though. We had it planned for a while. Yes, but wife, she was putting all the itinerary together and all that stuff because you know they know this area really well. So
people's over there.
I think his wifey's family. Right.
Yeah. There's a lot of fam out here, and these are all tourist attractions. Like a lot of tourists from all over come here to these type of places. You know, the mountaintop, like all these beaches and rivers. Like there's a lot of little spots for tourists, and this was one of them. You know, this is one of them. This is one stop. We're gonna go from here. We're gonna hit another spot during the week. We're gonna only stay here for like one night. Okay. Then we'll go to another location and then
you going a Pablo Escobar trip then. You going from little location to location.
Yeah. I'm running from the
How you
fence.
How you get around? So you driving or y'all just hiking?
No. We drove. We got a little rental. So what happens? We drove to the spot, but then tomorrow we're gonna walk. Like we do some walking, sightseeing, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's cool.
That's fire.
Some cool shit. Man. Yeah, man, straight.
That's cool. And the safety.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's really safe out here, man. The trail, the road to get up here was paved really nice. A lot of reflectors on the road because you know places like this is known for like those dirt roads.
Yeah. And they known for no barrier.
Exactly, but nah, this is different, man. There's a bunch of bushes.
I've been up mountaintops with no barrier, going up windy roads, and there's no barrier. You're looking over that cliff, like you're looking over the cliff, like, oh Lord, please let this driver be steady. I know what you're saying.
I know baseball players was passing away in DR driving in DR.
Yep. Coming off the cliffs, bro.
Those accidents happen.
And they weren't even drinking or nothing like that. They were saying they were just
driving, man.
You know what it is? Some places are not as organized as others. Like this place, the infrastructure, exactly. You know, they got railings, the streets.
My girl from Dominica, that's near St. Thomas. You know, Beans probably know that's one of those Caribbean joints out there.
Oh, Dominica, yeah.
They're getting better, but their infrastructure is a little, you know.
Most of the islands are like that, but what's going on is like infrastructure is being done because the Chinese are moving in and passing deals. So that's why infrastructure is being done in these countries. They're getting roads and hospitals and drinking water is all put together. Everything, you know, infrastructure, electricity. So you know, they got these big governments, the Chinese and all these different companies going in there, and obviously they ain't gonna put money into these countries if there wasn't a resource to extract.
They're gonna get
Right. So, but let's move on. That's good, man. I just want to know how you were doing up there on that mountain, man. Because
Yeah, man, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice, man. It's pretty nice, man. But where I'm standing at now, it's all like flat. Like I'm on the flat part of the mountain.
And just to give y'all a little update, the game, Celtics is only down by 2 points now. So I see what Doe was saying. Don't jump into that. Really, don't feed into the Celtics. Might I don't know, but Detroit might cover that 17. Still, right?
Yeah,
so
I think it's a good number to
Oh, they might not. We'll see. So Chapo, man, I hope you took those prop bets that Doe sent you today and capitalize off of that. So with that being said, I'll give the disclaimer again. Please, guys, like and subscribe. Hit those thumbs up button. This is Parlay with us. You have me, Mr. Beans. You got Stony Crook. You guys Hustle Stacks and Sean Doe. Every week, twice a week, Thursday, Sunday, we bring y'all this fire content on Sports and Entertainment Podcast. So with that being said, let's move on to our NBA ticket for this week. I mean, NFL ticket. Sorry, guys, because I'm looking at the NBA.
I'm pulling that up with you, by the way. Just I want to go along with it with you.
Yeah, hey, if you want to run it. Go ahead. I'll let you go ahead, man. Do that. Run that.
You want me to run it?
Run it.
So you want to start with tonight's game? We got Thursday night.
Yes, this is Thursday night. Yep, go ahead, run it. I'm listening.
We got Jets at Browns. Browns by 7. Quick, late scratch from that game for my fantasy guys out there. Mari Cooper, who probably got all you guys in the championship game, will not play today.
Right.
Yo, that's some Mari Cooper shit, right, Stacks?
You was eating last week if you had a Mari.
Stacks, ain't that some shit he do though? He'll get you in his. He's like that, guys. If you play fantasy, you know he's the most up and down. He's like that.
Him and your boy Alvin Kamara, both of them.
Man, Kamara, you're right.
You're like right. That. I don't see the Browns. I see the Browns. What do you think about that, Crook? That 7.
It's a tough game to gauge, man. I was trying to like look into like different angles to play this game tonight, man. It's tough, man. I think the best bets are like the player props. Believe it or not, like the Ford, the Cleveland Browns running back, I took the over on his rushing props because I feel like it's gonna be that type of game. A lot of rushing. I mean, a lot of running plays, less passing plays. I took Flacco's under passing yards, but the 7, if I had to, if I was pressuring to pick in a side, I would take the Browns with the 7. But it went up to 7.5. I went touch the 7.5, but I would take my chances with the Browns in the 7 because I just don't trust the Jets, man.
So you'll buy down. You'll buy down that half point.
No, well, exactly. If it's at 7.5 now, because I think because Sean just read off 7. I think
I see. I'm on ESPN. I'm on ESPN too. I'm on ESPN. 7? It's 7 on ESPN.
Want me to go to DraftKings real quick before we move on and see what it is?
See what it is on DraftKings real quick.
Give me 1 second.
You guys going over there? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna meet you guys I'll meet you guys in a minute.
6.5. You're right. Whoever said that, 6.5 on DraftKings.
Stoney, tell the family I said what's up, man.
Oh, everybody said what's up. Everybody. He said hi.
I'm
on the show. Cornell's, he's the host with the most. So, you know what I'm saying?
You can say hi. Let them say hi, man.
Say hi.
Who's that? Soleil?
That's Soleil.
What else? What's up, Soleil? Hi, Sienna. Hi, Soleil.
Sienna, the Tatum fan over there.
Tatum fan. Most of them young girls are Tatum fans.
Hell yeah. Stacks, I might need you to coach my oldest too, man. I'm trying to get her to play some ball, man. She's too long, man. I told her the only thing you should be focused on is basketball. So I ain't giving no other choices. Basketball.
The easiest is if your kids is hanging around other kids that are doing that. Like
that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Hanging around other kids that are doing that. Like, remember, we all play. So it's like we hung around each other, so we made each other play. Don't know that.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That
Being
is
around
true.
the kids that
But-
are doing that, then you'll be like, damn, what? Damn,
Stacks hit it on the money. He hit
Yeah,
it on the
yeah,
money.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes a lot of
He
sense.
hit it. Yeah, they have to be around those type of peers. Look at my daughter. She's into dance, like dance big time, competition thing. But that's her peers. That's who she hangs with.
Yeah,
Is those
Right.
dance kids. She don't hang with kids that's playing baseball or playing hockey or anything else. You know what I mean? She's hanging with kids that dance. You see what I'm saying? So you're right. It's
Yeah.
who they're around and who they're up around, and that's what makes the game intriguing. Like us, we played around each other for eons, and it made us play with each other. It was competition. We played each other. We played 1-on-1. We played other people. We challenged people. So that's the camaraderie with it. That you're right. You're totally right with that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dope. Let's keep it
Yeah,
pushing.
so we have Lions versus Cowboys. That's Saturday night. It's a Monday night special on Saturday night. We got Dallas is favored by. They're in Dallas. They're favored by 5.5. I have that.
Ooh,
on
that's
ESPN. Matter of fact, let me cut over to DraftKings. I'm gonna go through DraftKings, assuming everybody's gambling on this.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
it's still 5.5 on DraftKings. The
where's that
over-under is
game at?
52.
That's in Dallas. It's got to be
In Dallas.
Yeah, it's in Dallas.
That could be a playoff preview right there.
That's it. There you go.
Yeah.
But Stacks, remember we had this conversation about a month ago about Dallas, or 3 weeks ago about Dallas potentially having. No, it wasn't Dallas. We talked about the Lions potentially having to meet these teams.
Yep.
This is the Lions' test for the playoffs. If the Lions gel against the Cowboys, or vice versa, if the Cowboys gel against the Lions, that says a lot.
That defense for the Cowboys is looking suspect Jones.
Oh, that secondary is horrible.
But Stacks, can I ask you guys this question? What happened to their defense? It was the powerhouse defense. Wasn't nobody want to see Michael Parsons? Nobody want to see this, and what's happening?
Pass rush beans. It wasn't It wasn't this They wasn't defense. They was just fast, and it was a pass rush that could get to you, but they're not big up front, and then linebackers are not big. You remember Van Der Esch got hurt, so now people
is
gouging them with the run, bro.
Oh yeah, they're gouging with the run.
No playoff games, dog. I'm sorry. You not if you match up. I don't know now. Though at first I said I think Dallas would get Detroit. With Detroit with them two good running backs,
exactly.
I don't know. Now I might be backing up a little bit on that one.
It's funny you say that. No, because it's a cliche. The style, the fight, it's just the matchups, and when it's the playoffs, you got to run the ball. You have to run the ball.
You got to run the ball.
I don't know any Super Bowl team. I'll go to the window on this. I don't know any Super Bowl team that didn't have some type of running game that won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I agree, dog.
Yeah, I agree.
I do like that, Stacks, and that you brought that up with Montgomery and Gibbs being in the backfield.
Yeah, I don't know. I at first I said I think Dallas would get them. You told me Dallas was on that street. I thought Dallas was clicking. Now they play.
That's what I was trying to tell Crook, and I know Crook know with shit, so don't get it twisted. But this is what I was trying to. When you start losing like that, even if you're not at home, I mean, when you go on the road for these games, it's just, I don't know. Dallas is just not on the same on the road, no matter what the weather is, in my opinion. And that's why I was kind of like that game they lost, where they came back and they fought. One night game in Buffalo, that would have been a big boost to them. You know what I mean?
Me and you coaching football, we watching the Dallas film. I'm telling my quarterback, yo, dog, we only throwing the ball maybe 15 times a day. We're gonna run these motherfuckers. Like we're gonna run it right down their throat. They can't stop the run. We're gonna throw a couple times, hit them with a little play action here and there, play D and run the ball, and they can't win. That's what it looks like. That's the formula to beat them. I mean, that's just
So that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of like that game tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on Saturday. That game on Saturday is intriguing because if Dallas don't win that game against the Lions, that's going to be the biggest headline.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm telling you, if they lose against the Lions, that's going to be a headline. Like They're gonna say the fall. They're gonna say Dallas is falling.
And you know what's crazy about that, Beans and Doe? Even if they lose, I still ain't sold on Philly like that. You know what I'm saying? So they still could possibly catch Philly. They still could possibly catch Philly.
Yep. They could still possibly catch Philly because Philly's looking kind of shaky too. I don't know what's going on with that team. Is Hurt? Do y'all think Hurts is like some kind of like somewhat hurt?
It's that offensive coordinator they lost, man. The killer's hurting them. That dude went on the coach. How the fuck Stoney get 2 windows real quick?
Oh, you get 2 windows. What the hell's going on with you, Stoney?
Yo, one is not enough, man. I got my other. I got one of my partners here. I almost pull that off too, right?
I said, who's jumping in? I was like, I didn't give nobody else the link.
Right. Update. Celtics are down by 13. Yo, if you watching how the Celtics are playing, I know Stats would be pissed. 3 offensive rebounds, 3 missed threes by Pritchard. Like, bro, just take the fucking basket and then you go and make a half-ass foul. Listen, I don't know how this game is gonna end. I'm just keeping it real. I don't know whether they lose or not. I'm just telling you.
It sounds like it's gonna be tight, but
this shit that they do when they play these fucking teams that are so below par is so on cue with them.
We said that.
It's
and
so
I think
the
experts
so
recognize that.
It's just
experts
so
recognize
obvious.
that.
Like it's crazy. It's like obvious.
They playing down to the comp.
They just do it time and time again. And the thing is, like we always say, at the end of the day, when it's May and June, is it gonna matter if we lost this game tonight? No, I don't think so. But the problem I have is when it's pressure, because it is pressure on them to win that game tonight. Whether you think it's no pressure or not, everybody in the NBA, no one wants to be the team to lose to Detroit.
Right. Nobody wants that streak snap.
Especially at home.
When there's pressure on the Celtics, it seems like it's always they might pull it out. I'm not saying tonight. I'm saying in general. It's never easy. And it's just that's something that I want to see change in the playoffs and going forward this year to build that. Just get the win, man. Stop fucking around.
Stop fucking around.
Killer instinct.
Indiana, there's no way we should have lost Indiana in that playing tournament. But I'm telling you right now, I was gonna bet against. I knew they weren't gonna win that game. And I called it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I watched this team, just like I watch other teams. That doesn't mean that I know everything about the sport. It just sometimes it just the same record keeps playing, and I just wanted to get that update. They're down by they're playing like shit. Shooting threes, not going to the basket. Down by 13.
They do, man. Basketball is a second half sport. Always check it in first half is always funny shit.
Yeah.
It's like the real deal. It's the real deal in the second half. They
second half is
the fucking Lakers. They just winning by 20 and let the Lakers take the lead by 1. And then they in the fourth quarter they decide to look like a championship team. That's the fuck they do, bro. It's
but
like
they care about the Lakers.
It's aggravating to watch them to do that, but it's their style of offense that coach runs, man. He ain't running it, but it's bullshit that it's this bullshit offense.
And man. I'm not feeling that style of offense. I'm not saying the team's bad. I'm not saying I don't like the team. I don't want to jump on that, but I ain't feeling that.
I ain't feeling it either, but they got the best record in the league, and he ain't gonna switch.
They got a bit. And he ain't gonna switch it right now. He gonna ride that. So go ahead, though. Let's go down this slate because I know
Miami at Baltimore. We have 3.5. Baltimore by 3.5.
That could be for first place in the AFC.
I agree.
So let me ask you this, Stack. So one of y'all, do you know who got the tiebreaker in that? Do you know?
They probably would beat Baltimore because they got the better. They beat the better teams. I would say.
They got a better conference record.
That's right.
And they go down. If it go down to it, they beat the better. I think Miami only beat Dallas. That was only their big time win. That was it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because they were known for like beating up on the bad teams and shit. Like early in the year, like their first 6 games, it was like sub 500 team. As soon as they ran into that above 500 team, they end up losing.
Yep.
So, the jury's out on them, but the Bills on that ass, so they're gonna have a lot of pressure on them in this game. But I like Baltimore. I would, me, I'm buying that half a point down. make it a solid
Man,
3.
every time I buy
Make it
the
a
half a
solid
point
3.
down, Crook, I think of you, bro. I
'cause
swear to
I'm
God,
telling
man.
you, yo, listen, man. You know how many games be ending like that? Like fucking 3.
And it's so funny.
Yo,
I
it
never
kills
really
you,
even thought
dog.
of that before. Like, I
Yeah,
know
that
you
half
could
a
do it, but now I'm like,
but
it's worth it.
yeah,
It's never not worth it.
it's like
Never
a
not
safe.
worth it.
Yeah, it's a safety net. You hoping they cover. You hoping they win by 4 or more, but it's a safety net where if they end up fucking winning by 3, you know, you get your money back instead of losing that shit on a bullshit half a point.
Right.
Yeah, so
Right.
you want to cover your ass. But if you're the underdog, you don't really got to buy that shit. You could, if you're +3, you can leave it like that, you know, because you're already covered already. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
as an underdog, you could just leave it like that. But you can fuck around too as an underdog if you want to, you know, have that cushion to win. You know what I mean? Because you could lose by 3, but if you got that half, you know, you'll win it. So, you know, it depends on what you feeling, but definitely as a favorite, I'm always buying that half a point.
We got Patriots at Bills -13. To
I'm
me,
taking
this
the
is another
Patriots.
one of those games where I'm like,
I think
It's gonna be tight.
I'm
It's
taking
gonna be
that
tight.
13 all
It's gonna-
fucking day.
I'm taking that 13 all
Yo,
day.
can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all a legitimate question? Let's just say, my man Gonzalez don't get hurt, and what's the other homie name? The linebacker, I forget his name.
Judon
Don't get hurt, and we roll with Zappy from the whole year. You think the record's different?
Yeah,
I think it is.
You know
I think it is different. I think it is.
You know why it's different? I'm gonna tell you why it's a better record, because you have your identity in which you want to play. I think we was they went down to games. We was in a lot of games this year, bro. We could easily be 8, 9 wins. I know you are, but your record says they are. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that any different. But my point is, I think when you kept playing when you play with your food, sit Mac Jones, cut Bailey Zappi, cut Malik Cunningham, bring him back. Stacks, you run a business. If you got workers not knowing when they come to work, how the fuck is your morale gonna be?
I don't know. I don't know how you go from cutting this man, put them on the practice squad, then starting them.
Yeah, that was some strange shit.
That's some strange shit, dog. I just don't.
Yeah, it's very strange because,
and you know it's strange. That's why Malik Cunningham took that highway out of here. He said, "Yo, I'll go to Baltimore."
I can't think of why they would do that.
He should have deserved the chance. Not saying Zappy didn't deserve it, but I think they should have been playing Malik Cunningham. Personally,
yeah,
I think they should have. I think they should have.
One or 2 games.
Give
him a chance.
Last year they made the playoffs, but they kept Zappy in now. They should have rode that Zappy wave last year. I would have rode that fucking wave. Bill, you did it to Drew. You did it to Bledsoe. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Loved in Boston. Give me a fucking break. You know what I'm saying? And then he comes in the playoffs and beats Pittsburgh when Tom gets hurt. And then you know what I'm saying? You could have went back to Drew right there in the Super Bowl. And
that would have been a mistake.
Win that Super Bowl game. I still think we win that Super Bowl game with Drew. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
Nah, not against the greatest turf though. I think we would have lost.
I think we beat them. I think remember that was defense that won that game though. That was defense.
But let me give you an interesting nugget.
I don't know if Drew did that drive at the end.
Stacks. Listen, Tom did drive the ball down to the other side with basically no time to get that field goal at the end. So I don't think Drew would not done that.
No.
He would have not done that. Hell no. Drew had the arm. He had the arm.
He would not let that drive.
But he didn't have
it like 4 times.
Yep.
So tell me, will we have won 5 more?
No, not with Drew.
No. Not with Drew.
I'm just saying that game. No, that game, Stoney. I ain't saying Super Bowls.
No. It was just a question. It was just a question.
No.
It's good that they didn't bring him in there.
Listen, I never question the GOAT all day. I'm Team Brady all day. But
right.
I'm just saying how Bill kind of did. Bill did Drew like that. Why couldn't he do Matt like that?
Wait, let me see.
Okay, so let's go. Go ahead.
We got the Falcons at Chicago. Chicago -3.
I don't know.
I think the under. What's the total? Because I think I'll be looking at the total in this game.
Hold on, let me switch over to. Hold on, give me 1 second because I switched back over to.
They're different teams.
ESPN.
Bring that in. 5
Give me
minutes.
1 second.
Are you guys coming over? No, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll be looking at. I'll be focused on the total in that game. That's going to be one of those type of games. And where's it at too when you get a chance, Sean?
They're in Chicago.
Yeah, in Chicago.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be focusing on the under in that game.
Give me 1 second. My fucking phone.
But
Yeah. So
with the Falcons, who are the Falcons running at quarterback though?
Heineke.
Heineke.
They have to put Heineke out there.
Yeah, they got.
He might give them more. He might give them more of a chance though.
I mean,
he played good last week, right?
He played very good last week.
Right.
Even when they was down.
That coach is right there, though. He's another fucking bozo.
The over under is 38.
Arthur Smith got
38.
I'm taking the under in that game.
Arthur Smith is
that's
the
my
worst.
play.
He's the worst. Oh, would you say you taking
the under?
The under 38 in that game. I like the under in that game. Those are two teams that they got similar styles. They like to run, they like to grind, and they like to play defense. So I guess and they're in Chicago, so the weather might be a little.
The weather might not be right.
Yeah.
Right,
the only thing that scares me about that is who's playing, who's the running backs.
Well, you got
what's his name had a good game last week. The kid Herbert, he had a good game, but I know
Herbert's back. They got they don't got
this other dude.
Justin good for about 50 yards a game too. Sometimes running the ball.
I like the Bears in that spot. The only thing is with the thing with the Falcons, I see when they play at home, they're a little bit more magical. It seems like they're always coming down to the last possession. That three is something you're gonna look at.
And they playing well too. Chicago's playing well, man.
Last couple games, they've been in every game. Chicago.
Yeah, they're like a 3 or 4 game winning streak right now. One of the two.
They 6-9. Remember, they was one of the trash teams, right? Yeah, I mean, they still are. I mean, they were like where the Patriots at. 2 wins, right? Yeah. Just not too long ago.
Yeah, so, exactly.
You know, so yeah, you're right. They are on some kind of uptake as far as they playing better. Go ahead, Doe.
All right, I got the my back real quick. Cleveland, New York tied 7-7. We have 49ers and Commanders. 49ers are 12.5 point favorites. The over under is 50.
49ers Commanders, you said?
Yeah, and they're playing in Washington.
49ers. Well, they look pissed off.
And Washington starting Brissett. I know we laugh at shit like that, but hey,
I lean Washington with the points.
What's the points? What's the points?
Yeah. 12.5.
Yeah. I lean.
That's kind of shaky though, because 49ers might be the 49ers might be a little pissed off about last week. I don't know.
They should be very pissed off.
49ers got beat up last week too. Don't forget.
They used to punching people in the mouth, and they punched Baltimore in the mouth, and Baltimore punched them back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And again, can Purdy play against some top-notch defenses? That's the knock on him. You know what I'm saying? That can he play against defenses? So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see on that one. That 12.5 is
yeah. I think
it's heavy.
I'll lean.
That's heavy.
Yeah,
it's heavy.
Washington with the points.
You know that's really. You know what they're saying though? They're basically saying fuck home field because you usually get that should be if that was in San Francisco, they'd be 15.5. Yep. The only reason why it's 12.5 is because Commanders are at home. Stoney will tell you that. You get 3 off the grip for being at home.
Yeah. I mean, you get something for being at home. I think with it's good for
not
3
that really matters,
points.
But
I would lean that. I mean, I won't. If I had to make a bet on that, I'll definitely take the points.
Yeah, that team, that Washington team they need to rebuild too as well.
But yeah, they need something.
Yeah,
something's going on. They need to do.
I know he ain't gonna light the world on fire, but he's a vet, so he ain't gonna
trash either.
He's gonna ball.
He brought them back last week against a good Jets defense.
Yeah, he's gonna ball. He's definitely gonna keep it within that number. I tell you,
He'll
I
keep it
trust
within
him. I
that
trust.
number. I don't think they'll win that game, but I see him keeping it close.
He'll
Yeah,
keep
Then we
it
have
close.
Arizona and Philly at Philly, same spread, 12.5.
Oh,
Over under is 48.5.
I'll take the Cardinals all day on that
I'm
one.
taking the Cardinals. I'm taking the Cardinals.
Philly
Philly at
12.5?
Arizona. Yeah, Philly at Arizona.
No, they're in Philly. Did I say at
In
Arizona?
Philly. No, they in Philly.
I still
My
take.
bad.
I'm still taking the Cardinals. I'm still taking the Cardinals.
The points?
Yeah, with the points, exactly. Hell yeah, I'm taking the points. Hell yeah, 12. I'm taking that.
The goddamn Giants put up damn near 40 piece. I'm taking the
I
Cardinals.
might not take the points. I might just take the over.
What's the over?
48.5. I know
48.5.
Yeah, you could do that. You could look at that angle. I think the Cardinals could put up some points. Philly, they're gonna try to, create some offense so they could get back in rhythm because I don't know, man. They've been lacking, man. I don't know what's going on with them, man.
It's the back half of that defense, dog. It's bad.
The defense, the offense, they having problems too.
Like Stack said, they changed that offensive coordinator. Things changed up.
Well, the defensive coordinator got changed.
Defensive coordinator, not the offense. Sorry, defensive coordinator.
But the offense, they got that same vibe going too. Like
Stoney. I think it's. Oh, I'm talking about the offense coordinator took the coach job. That's what I'm talking about. That's the coordinator that left.
Okay.
Yeah, he took the coach. That's the coach head coach. So that dude had Jalen. Remember, Jalen looked like that last year was got him paid.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true. You're right. Yeah, go ahead.
did I put hold on one second. But Saints Buccaneers. Let me see where they're at.
Oh, I gotta take. It's gonna be. I think it's -3.
Tampa Bay. I got Tampa Bay. I got 2.5 on ESPN.
It's 2.5 now.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Tampa Bay.
That's a low key game.
I like Tampa Bay, man. You know how I feel about Tampa Bay guys. So.
That's a low key
they playing some good ball right now, man.
2.5.
They're playing some inspiring football right now. They believe in Mayfield. I'm taking Tampa.
Oh, you know how I feel about Derek Carr.
Gotta take that.
Fucking loser. I don't even know how he's in the league still, bro.
Yeah, you know how I feel about him.
You know why he's in the league. Don't do that.
Good. Go ahead, Doe.
I got Carolina and Jacksonville. Jacksonville's at home. They're favored by -6.
Jacksonville got to take that game because Jacksonville literally. My take on it, they starting. I don't know what's going on, but they fell apart.
I don't know, man. Carolina played well last week.
Yeah.
Jacksonville don't have the quarterback.
That's scary. And your boy Trevor Lawrence might not play.
He ain't gonna play, I don't think.
Nah,
he's not gonna play.
Concussion protocol?
Yeah.
Nah, shoulder.
Nah, he hurt his arm, bro.
Nah, shoulder. It
was.
Okay.
He pushed him out of bounds. He landed on that shoulder awkwardly.
Ooh.
Sprained AC joint. That's tough.
A sprained AC joint? Yeah. Okay. Isn't that the same situation that Watson had?
Yep. Same.
AC joint. AC joint. He ain't playing.
Is it official that he's out? Is it an official?
No,
I don't see
injury report. Because if you guys think he's gonna be out, you guys gotta grab that number quick.
No,
all the watches right now, the listeners take that 6 quick. Because that's just gonna like disappear. That's just gonna go down to probably like 3. Without Lawrence.
Yeah, get it now.
He's worth 3 points. So that should go down to 3. Then I would still lean Panthers but I'd rather get that 6. That 6 is a better number to take the Panthers with.
Yeah, Bryce actually didn't look bad last week.
Yeah. Bryce,
he looked good.
Bryce is look. He was connecting on some bombs, man. Last week. That's what I was really paying attention to. He was connecting deep.
He's growing
with his receivers. So
I ain't ready.
He's good.
I'm telling you, I ain't ready. I want to put some pieces around him and see how.
Yeah, put some pieces. Definitely put some pieces, man. You know, just like they did for Tua.
Growing.
They did that for Tua. They gave.
They did it for Tua.
Fucking,
they gave Tua the pieces. You're right,
man. So
they gave him the pieces.
They gave him the pieces.
Yeah, that's true. What you got next, though?
I got Rams and Giants in New York. Rams by 5.5.
I'll take the Rams.
I'll take the Rams.
Yeah, I'll take the Rams. That's a triple like.
DeVito got benched.
How about Taylor
You
played
know,
out? He came in, played decent, but I'm with you guys. I think I'll take the Rams.
That's another.
Hey, Stoney, I don't think nobody want to play them Rams in the playoffs, bro.
I was just about to say that. I don't think nobody. I don't think they want the Rams in the first round.
Rams.
Yo, they found something with that running back. That running back's getting.
Stafford look like that Detroit Stafford right now.
Yeah, man, that running back's getting busy over there, man. And he's like a second, third stringer.
Yo, listen to these numbers on the low. Once again, guys, I always got to give the disclaimer. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, all that stuff. Please do that. That's the disclaimer. It helps our our channel grow. It helps the algorithm. But with that being said, look at Matthew Stafford's numbers, guys, so far this year. And we've been downplaying the Rams, and I'm glad Stacks mentioned that. He's 302 for 487 pass attempts, right? With 3,648 yards, 23 TDs, and 9 entos. He's not that bad.
Nah.
Yeah, he's been.
He's having a good year.
He's not that bad. Thanks, wifey. Thank you. Shout out to wifey giving me a shout out. We're doing our thing.
And Beans, that's without his best receiver now. That's without his best receiver. Cooper Kupp just got back, really.
Right.
Yeah, and he's getting healthy. Yeah, he's getting healthy because he came back. He was still gimpy, but
you saying that was out Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp, not saying he's expendable, but this is the NFL and next man up type of thing, right? What's the kid you like? Name that kid.
Puka Nacua.
Oh yeah,
Puka Nacua. He has 96 receptions. He's almost at 100, right? That's for a rookie. Look at that number. 1,300 yards, 1,327 yards, 5 TDs. This kid's good.
What about the other one, Beans? Tutu Atwell. What he got? I know he was going crazy at the beginning of the year.
Let me see. Tutu Atwell. What's up? What's up, Jalik? Man, thanks for jumping in on this. Hey, I'm in his house doing this podcast, so you know.
Word up,
you know what I mean? Word up, Jalik. Word up, family.
We ain't gonna talk about them New York bricks, though. We ain't gonna.
Yo, don't let him get going, man. He's a big time. Don't get him going. This dude's a big time Knicks fan and a Giants fan. So let's not get this guy going because he's gonna bring back, our Giant days. We don't even want to talk about that, right?
That's all they got to live on. That's all they got to live on.
Right.
But that's my man. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Jalik, for jumping in on this podcast, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the shout out. Tutu Nacua, let me see, man. Let me see his numbers, man. I'm looking for the wide receivers.
Tutu Atwell.
Atwell. Let me see.
Hey, Doe, that sound like one of them Haitian cats we went to school with every time.
Yeah, right.
How come I don't see him though? How come I don't see him?
Nigga said Desmond Tutu. What the fuck we doing over there?
Desmond Tutu, yo, that's funny. I don't see his numbers out there though. I would have to go deep into
at the
it.
beginning of the year, wasn't he though? Tutu Atwell.
Yeah, he got hurt. He broke his fucking leg.
Oh, he broke his leg?
No, my bad. That was I get him mixed up with Dell. Nah, Tutu, he's all right. He's their third receiver.
He's a third receiver. I don't see no numbers out here for him real quick. I didn't want to go deep dive into it and then I'll freaking lose my space. But that Rams team, as we're saying, that Rams team might be a sleeper team that you don't want to mess with in the playoffs. Seriously.
Nah, you definitely don't want to mess with them in the playoffs.
You don't want to see those. So move on to the next one.
We got the Raiders and the Colts.
Raiders. Oh yeah, Raiders
Colts
and the
are
Colts.
favored by 3.5. They're at Indianapolis. The over/under is 42.5.
I'm leaning the under in that game.
You're leaning the
I like
under
the
on that?
Colts,
Yeah,
though.
I'm
I
leaning
like the
under.
Colts though. I like the Colts in this game,
That's
especially
Yeah.
by the 3.5. By the
That's-
3.5, and I might do what you say though. I mean, on Crook, just buy down
Buy
that
half
half
again.
point.
Buy
Yeah,
down that
the
half
Colts
point.
got to
Yeah.
win. Like they still in low key, still in the playoff hunt.
They in the hunt, in low key, they're in the hunt. You know what I mean? Them alongside with the Bengals and who else? Actually, they're in the same playoff hunt, I think, with the Bills. So the Bills got to win this game against the Patriots, to tell you the truth.
I think the Colts could actually. Though am I right? They could actually still win the conference. Their conference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then Jacksonville lost 4 in a row. So
There you go. There you go. There you go. And isn't Kansas City in that conference?
nah, Kansas City. Nah, they in the opposite one.
That's right. That's right.
They're
My
with
fault.
the Chargers. Kansas City ain't got nothing to worry about in that conference.
That's right. They're in the West. They're in the West. That's right. AFC West. Go ahead, Dope.
And we
What you got left? I think we got 1 or 2 left.
Yeah, you got Texans and the Titans.
I got the Texans.
Texans are up by 4, -4. I mean,
And they said Stroud is playing.
Stroud's gonna play.
Yeah, Stroud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll take the Texans on that.
Yeah, I'll be looking at the Texans.
I got a quick little side burner, right? Real quick. So I got this NC State, Kansas State game. The over/under I picked was 49. It's at 40. Kansas State literally scored fucking twice, and they got called back on both both touchdowns, bro. No, I'm like, what are we? How you gonna? You know what I'm saying? That makes you.
And you said you got them on the over.
Yeah. Anyway,
so they robbed you twice then.
Twice
so far,
and they keep fucking going to score. But anyway, we got
you gotta be careful with them bowl games because a lot of people sitting out because of that.
I know.
Yeah, a lot of people in the portal. Yeah, these bowl games been kind of tricky. It's gonna come down to the playoff. The playoff game.
Crazy how you could just transfer before the.
No, but you know what the thing is though, it's bad. But you know what's been ill? These 5-star recruits that have been on the bench, like the quarterbacks, are coming in and balling. The kid from USC.
Yeah. No, I agree with. Okay, the NFL thing I get, but that transfer portal, you shouldn't be allowed to transfer until after the.
No, that's what Andre Ware was saying on the broadcast today. Till after.
Yeah.
After the season's done.
Yeah, after the season's done.
Yeah. So do they consider the regular season different from bowl?
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter anymore. Everything's money.
Right?
Yeah. And people, they covering their ass too. It's a lot of, insurance, business moves going on too. So it's a lot going on behind the scenes due to the past, like shit that happened in the past. Players getting hurt, players ended up in the wrong, just ended up in the wrong program, cost them draft selection, because the higher you get picked, the more money you're gonna make. So it's a lot, but it just boils down to just the business side of it. You see these players, you got people in their ear telling them, yo, you need to do this, do that. That's why you see all this. That's why you see all this movement going on in college, especially during the bowl games. Because to me, the bowl games was like a showcase for a lot of these players.
Yeah.
But now it's more of a business move. They rather not play, not get injured, especially if they know they're gonna go high in the draft. So,
right.
I know we've been talking, but why does fucking slate feel so long? It's like
I know it seems so long, but go ahead. You got 3 games. Run it. Run those 3 down, and just I know he got to head out. So run those 3. We got. Go ahead. Run those 3.
Pittsburgh in Seattle at Seattle. Seattle's negative -3.5.
I got Seattle.
I got Seattle too.
I got
Seattle.
Cincinnati at KC.
What you think? Go ahead, though. Go ahead, Stoney. You was gonna say something.
I might be looking at Pittsburgh. I'm leaning Pittsburgh with 3.5. I'll bring it up to 4. Seattle by a field goal.
I don't trust Pittsburgh's fucking.
I ain't fucking with Pittsburgh.
I ain't fucking with
that. But that's just a
lean. Leave that game alone. That's that.
Yeah.
That's that one of those trap motherfuckers. True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a trap.
Both, hey, though, both of them motherfuckers desperate for a win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yup.
Then we
Didn't
got
Seattle win last
Cincinnati.
week? Seattle win last. They won last
Yeah.
week, right?
Yeah. They beat Tennessee.
They beat Tennessee. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. The next one.
Cincinnati at KC.
Oh man, my Cincinnati Bengals is just like soft right now. I just think they soft.
But they
you know,
6.5 though. So I mean,
They got a lot of injuries, too, Beans. A lot of them.
That's
They got a lot
the
of
over-under is 44. I don't know.
That's what I mean.
Take that under.
the under. You could look at the under, and I'm also looking at Cincinnati too.
Yeah, because Kansas City looks fucking done.
Yeah, something going on with them.
You think so? You think so? They look. You think they done though? No?
I think they done, in my opinion. Like,
They don't want to see the Bills. I tell you that.
I don't think nobody wants to see the Bills.
I don't think nobody wants to see the Bills.
And we may get that in the first round.
Yeah.
We may get a Buffalo, Kansas City.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You mean wild card first round?
Wild card,
Wild
yeah.
card?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hell
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Last game though. Go.
Chargers at Broncos.
Yep. You was froze for 2 seconds. Chargers, Broncos.
Yeah, so negative minus 3.5.
What's the
Denver minus
favorite minus 3.5. Denver starting who? Stidham?
Yeah,
Stidham.
Shout to City.
Yo, I'm taking the under in that game.
Yo, Sean Payton, man. Why?
What's up with that?
Yeah, though, I'm agreeing with you. How you just make that dude the scapegoat like that? Like, come on, Sean. You got to be better.
Oh, yeah, but Joe, look, real quick before I know we got to go because I know Stoney got to go. But let me, I'll give y'all a little recap on what's going on with Denver. Denver paid Wilson $200 and something million, almost 300, right? Sean Payton don't like the dude.
You don't like
right?
him.
He don't like him. All right. If it was up to him, he wouldn't even be there right now. But Sean Payton don't like him. But this is what's happening. You know the reason why they benched him is something to do with some kind of injury clause that they want him to waive so they don't have to pay him some $39 million come March 1st.
Damn. That's rough, man.
Yeah.
So
it's ugly.
They benching Wilson to force his hand to waive the injury clause in that contract so they could save money. But the game is with that. If he do that, you know what's going to happen? He's going to get cut.
Well, he's going to get cut anyway.
Oh, yeah, he's getting cut. They already said that.
Yeah. But I'm saying, you know how much money they're going to have to pay him if they cut him?
But this is what I was trying to tell you guys a few weeks ago. No one gives a fuck about paying this money.
How much? You know how much money they? $80-something million guaranteed. Guaranteed. And if another team,
cut me.
See, the other reason is if a other team, they want him to waive this injury thing because if the other team picks him up and pays this $39 million, right? Some $39 million the other team will have to pay him. I read it today. They have to add another $22 million on top of that $39 million for the injury clause. You know what the injury clause is? He's not injured.
Yeah,
if he ends the season without being injured, he's getting $22 million. That's the problem right now because of this coach. Bozo, there you go. Bozo of the week. He's messing with. I'm not a big Russell Wilson guy. Don't get me wrong, guys. But you messing with this guy. Y'all are messing with him now. You see what I'm saying? Sean Payton, you took the job.
That guy's a fucking dirtbag, man.
Sean Payton, you took the job knowing who's the quarterback, my dude.
Let me ask you this. Who gonna let someone yell in your face like that as a grown man? I know you the coach, you the manager.
I would have squeezed this.
Yelling you.
I would have squeezed.
He's on. Yo, I mean, shout out to Russell because Russell could have went left with that shit, and he's on the hot seat over there. He's on the hot seat. So he has
saying knock the nigga out, but God damn.
I would have squeezed this grape. I would have squeezed this grape.
Crazy,
I'm sorry.
bro. That's like the utmost. That's some.
He can't say nothing, man.
That's some motherfucking.
No, but he's smart though. Like those
railroad shit. You know what I mean? Like you forgot. You forgot the biscuits in the kitchen, boy.
After I seen that shit, I was done. Sean Payton's a fucking sucker, man. That's
crazy.
Man, he's a fucking sucker.
He tried to emasculate the dude on live TV.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, man. You don't do no shit like that, dog. You ain't do that shit to Breeze, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, there you go. You didn't do it to Drew Brees. But like I've always heard from actual athletes, and I've always had these questions with athletes that played for the Patriots, not just Gerard, other athletes. Oh man, I would say on the low when I'm in these little areas with these people when I used to be around them. Oh man, do you think such and such lost the game for y'all? And they'd be like, nah, we lost the game. They don't blame one person. A real team ain't gonna blame one guy. They're gonna say we lost. No matter if that one guy made a mistake, they're gonna still say we lost. Oh, man, the way that Sean Payton is making it look is like the problem is he's putting the blame and the onus on Russell Wilson. He's not the coach. He's not the coach. You're the coach.
Russell brought him back against the Patriots. That was Russ.
And they saying Russell Wilson right now is having one of the best. He's having a great career. A great season. The only issue that with this season is his third down play is off. Their percentage on third down is bad. But other than that,
great season, but...
no, not a great season. But his numbers are good. His numbers are there. The numbers are suffice. But the third down,
his numbers are good enough not to get. The only thing is with him, I really truly believe, like we talked about earlier in the year, I don't think Peyton ever wanted him. So numbers aside and all that, that was a doomed relationship from the jump. So for him to even put up the numbers he's put up, knowing that the guy that he works for don't fucking like him, because look what happened with Mac Jones. He could have did the whole Mac Jones thing and just went under in turtle. I'm not, I don't want to get into that. But, Russell Wilson was like, fuck it, I'm going to play well in spite of you not fucking with me. Because
got 26 touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
He's,
Come on. Is that, I'm saying it's not a superb game. It's not like he got 50 touchdowns and 8 interceptions, but he's not giving away the ball more than he's scoring.
Right.
Only problem with Russ, though, he takes a lot of sacks and bullshit. He does that Aaron Rodgers shit where he don't want to throw an interception, so it'll actually hurt the team sometimes. When he takes a lot of fucking unnecessary.
You know how many sacks he has this year alone? And tell me, you're saying 55. Now he got 55 sacks today. I've been doing my stats today, guys. I had a lot of time to read. 55 sacks this year. Is that all on him, or is that a little bit on the offensive line?
Not on him, but he likes to take
a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, because he just doesn't throw the ball away when he needs to, so it comes down to that.
And that
you gotta have awareness.
A lot of people talking about putting this dude Javonte Williams up there as a good running back. That motherfucker hasn't. I haven't seen him. I had him on fantasy a couple years. He ain't run for no 100 yards in 2 years, dog. I'm telling you. Stop.
Yeah,
was a good back.
I think he broke his foot or something.
Can we call Jerry Jeudy a bust too? Can we call him a bust too? He's not.
Yeah. I'm ready to do that. I'm ready.
Niggas with Jerry Jeudy, the coach don't like him either.
Don't like him either. Don't like him either.
I can't call him a bust until he goes somewhere else.
I can't call Jerry Jeudy a bust. He's an Alabama product.
He has to go to a different situation. Yeah,
don't let go
a different situation.
They throwing the ball to motherfucking to Sutton, who's their best receiver, no doubt. But the other guy, I forget his name. That team sucks so bad. I don't know.
Yeah. So we'll see this. We'll save the Sunday game for Sunday.
The second longest playoff drought in NFL history is the Broncos after winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, how many years has it been?
It'll be 9 years this year.
9 years. Yes, that's right. Wow. Yes, playoff drought. 9-year playoff drought. So that is big. That is big.
So we're gonna say this Monday. We got one game. That's the game you saving for
what, Sunday night?
Yeah.
No, No, the Monday is it? No, it's a Sunday night game.
Yeah, it is a Sunday night.
I know,
Packers Vikings. We're not crossing that. We'll be on the tube Sunday.
Yeah,
okay,
we
that's
can
what I'm saying.
discuss
You
that
want to
Sunday.
wait
Yeah,
for Sunday to do that.
Yeah, we'll wait for that Sunday night. We'll wait for that
night,
Vikings. That's a Sunday night game, so we'll go over that Vikings. We'll go over that on Sunday.
So that slate felt long as fuck. Like, god damn,
that slate did seem long.
So my 2 plays, man, because I'm out.
Go ahead.
I'm about to
because that's what we're gonna do.
Crook. Before you go, no, Crook, real quick. Before you go, no bullshit, real shit. When you gotta take a photo, fam, up top. So when we're on Sunday, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. I got you. I'm gonna get
I'm gonna keep it 100 real quick. I was watching Narcos.
I got you.
We watching Narcos, and when Pablo he built that motherfucking that jail on top of the hill.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm staying somewhere where Esco was at. You know, where he would be at. Put it that way. I want to say he's there.
Shout out to Stody. Stody doing the Narcos.
I'm in a cut like one of his cuts.
Yo, listen,
because they ain't finding me up here.
My man's hanging with Pancho Rivera now.
Yo, you hanging with Pancho, Mr. Beans over there with Rafe and Miz.
Nigga say you hanging with Galleone.
Yo, listen. Take the Ravens +3. Take the 3.5. Fuck whatever, man. I love the Ravens. Take the Ravens -3.5. My bad. -3.5. Right at half point. And take those damn Buccaneers. You gotta ride that. You gotta ride the Buccaneers.
I love the Bucks, man. Not just
because the Buccaneers.
I love that. I love how they're playing.
Yeah, take those. Those are my 2 picks, man. So
that's your 2 picks. Okay, man. That was I'm
gonna get up with y'all Sunday, man.
All right.
So you said, hold on, real quick before you go. That Buccaneers is 2.5. So you say buy it up?
No, you can leave it like that because
leave it at 2.5.
Yeah, leave it at 2.5 because if think about it. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna win by more than a field goal, but if it comes down to it, they're gonna cover it.
That's true.
It's
good.
-2.5. If they was -3, you could buy it down, which I wouldn't. I think the Buccaneers they're gonna take care of business. So
let me ask you real quick before you go. Why do you think they're only getting 2.5? They've been on fire, bro.
I think it's gonna change.
At the Saints. The Saints have been beating their ass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Saints used to beat them with Thomas
all day.
That's right.
They used to beat them because
that's a divisional game.
It's a divisional game, yeah. But it's not going to stay at 2.5. It's going to go up. It's going to go up to 3. It's going to go up to 3 because the money's going to come in on Tampa and they're going to bring it back up to 3. So that won't last too long. You'll see.
What you got in the beans? That joint look good. That look a mixed joint.
Yo, let me tell y'all. Yeah, this is a mixed joint. So let me tell y'all. This is what they call an Alabama smack. It has some kind of whiskey in here, maple syrup, lemon juice, and aromatic bitters, orange bitters.
I'm making that in the crib.
In the crib, bro. Sorry, though. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord.
Yo, I'm out.
Hey, I'm out. Hey, listen.
I'm out.
You niggas better stop trolling me.
That's all. Yo, listen. Yo, Doe, that's on Stacks. I didn't mention anything.
I got put me in that.
You heard Stacks? He was on some heartfelt shit. Like, yo, Doe. No, I ain't gonna say like he was crying. Let me not do that.
No.
He trying to put me in it, though. I ain't got nothing to do with that one. Not this time. Hey, right here, though. You see what I'm drinking right now? I got that
Stacks is happy because I don't call him at 5 a.m. no more. Fucked up. That's why he happy. Did I tell you about the time he beat me up on Mass Ave in the whip? He gave me a 2-piece to my shoulder.
Yo, get out of here.
We went to go see Neil at the club spinning records, and I was just rapping some G Unit shit. He said, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up. I woke up in the morning, my shoulder was fucked up. I said, T, what the fuck you doing? He was like this, boop, 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 on Newberry Street. Black on black crime. I'm like, this nigga right here.
I remember that shit too.
Wow.
I was rapping in T's face all night, Beans. I was rapping.
Oh, he got tired of it. He got tired of it.
I spit on his cheek by accident. He was like, nigga, get out of my play. He like 2 piece
The
my
funny
arm.
thing about it, he got his lady in the back seat. She quiet. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You ain't gonna say nothing?
She was, y'all
Yo,
are crazy.
she was just letting him do his thing. But yo, listen.
You know, shorty in the back, yo, that's just how he is.
That's just how it goes. I already know. But I know Joe say we crazy, but we enjoy our time on this thing
Yes,
together,
sir.
and that's part of it. This for the people watching, this is Parlay with us. People always ask me, people say, oh, why, what's the meaning of the parlay with us? I'm like, do y'all read? Do you know what it is to parlay with somebody? That means you have a conversation. You sit down and rap. That's what parlay means.
Double
and
up
then
time.
and it's a double up. And then you can use parlay. You can use it parlay with an E, and then you could use it parlay with an A. It's the same in a way, but different meaning. Parlay means one to gamble. Parlay means the other one to actually converse. So this is Parlay with us. We love parlaying with each other because we're good friends. We're lifelong friends, and we love the game and we love the sports, no matter what it is. As y'all can see, that's an hour and 30 minutes in. We got people on location, myself, you got, what I mean? And we still chop it up the same. We love this stuff. This is our thing. You know what I mean? So, and then we can still reminisce and talk with each other and, rag on each other a little bit. And it's all love, it's family. And it keeps the content fresh and exciting.
Yes, sir.
So, I love it. I appreciate it.
Quick update. Celtics went from down 22 to down 1. I told you, basketball's funny like that, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Basketball's a weird. That's why I think basketball is the greatest sport. It's the only sport where you could be down 25 and make a run.
but Stacks, let me ask you a question. What quarter are you in for this? Third. Now, do you think Detroit's covering that 17?
I didn't go to the window, but I told people to take it, so I have to.
You did. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
you
that
know
for
what it is right now.
I'm saying that for Chapo. Chapo's probably saying like, "Wow, thanks, you guys hooked me up today."
So you know what it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying the Celtics are favored, going to be win by 7.5. So Vegas thinks I'm right.
Right.
But the game I bet on, the fucking over-unders, I had them at 49. They're at 47. They kneeling on the fucking ball at the goal line. So there goes that.
It's 49, you said?
Now I'm down again. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh, that's what it is. And you have 49 on the. You have 49 on the over.
It was at 49. It's at 40. It ended up at 47.
Oh wow, the game's done.
That's because they called back 3 fucking touchdowns, bro. 3. Once that happened, I knew I wasn't covering. I knew
you wasn't covering.
I knew
right.
it. You just,
So guys, I'm gonna end it early tonight. Do we have any gender free? The agenda is that we're all out of town except for you guys. You guys are in your home. I'm out of town for another day or so. I'll be back home. We'll be back Sunday.
On the New Year's up there, Beans?
Nah, we just came to check my man Jalik and family. Hang out. My daughter Maya's gonna leave from here in New York. She's gonna hop on JFK. I mean at JFK and hop on that flight and go back to DC from right here. And
yes,
it just kind of happened that way. It's like we're gonna go see our friends, kick it with them for 2-3 days, and then Maya's gonna go back to school instead of leaving from Boston. Long Island.
All right, you said that earlier. My fault.
Long Island, yeah, Long Island.
Yo,
Eastern
tell
Long
Rakim
Island.
I said he's the greatest MC or one of them when you see him. You see Rakim and EPMD out there.
Yeah, I'm close to I'm close to a town called Wyandanch. Look that up, guys. I'm telling you. Long Island, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that's like suburbs. But when you hear about the dance, oh boy, Wyandanch, yeah. For Long Island, that's the hood, bro. Like, trust me. I'm a ways from it. My friends don't live too far from there, but it's not, but it.
I remember we did the road trip, the AAU trip, though. I forget where we was. We were somewhere in the A, I think, might have been Tennessee. And it's crazy how you come out, you be like, you start to look around, like you see other coaches, those niggas start tucking in their jewels, like.
But within the past few years over here, they've been like anywhere else. They've been gentrifying the dance. So it's changing. They putting up, fancy apartments, fancy housing, you know, the whole night. You know what they do, you know, and then the people move in and they take over. So that's what's happening here right now. But yeah, I'm in Eastern Long Island and you know, enjoying some time with friends and stuff like that. So I'll be back home on Sunday, guys, for the show. So we'll be back. And I think Stoney won't be back. He'll be doing the show from El Salvador again. Stoney's not back until sometime early next year, the 1st, the 3rd, or something like that.
He made a fucking trip, didn't he?
He made a trip out of it. You know what I mean? Which is good. I mean, when he told me he was going to El Salvador, I said, yo, you ain't going out there for no week. That's, you know what I mean? That's some time, you know, because they all over the place when they go down. This is the second time going, so I know, and he enjoyed it the last time. So I know this time he probably was doing stuff he didn't get to do before. So shout out to Stoney, even you know, keeping up with us on you know, on this, you know, being 4,000 miles away and shit like that, but he's still keeping up with it. And thank God for technology, right? So with that being said, guys, that's the agenda. The agenda, we are on location, both of us. I don't know if you guys have any agenda. We can drop it. You know, we got a couple 2 minutes or so. Y'all have any agenda free things that y'all want to talk about? Y'all are welcome. Hit it up now.
I'm good, man.
You good?
I'm good.
You good? Good. So with that being said, it's his parlay with us. It's Mr. Beans here. Stoney Cook was on. He jumped off about couple minutes ago. We got Sean Doe. We got Hustle Stacks. Every Thursday night. This is Thursday Night Live. We do everything live. This is never pre-recorded podcast. This is not a pre-recorded podcast for the masses watching here. This is all live podcast entertainment. We talk sports. We talk our picks. We sometimes, you know, we're going to get into the draft soon. We're going to, you know, we got the NBA coming down hard. We're going to be hard on the NBA. Pause. But, you know, we're going to be dropping all of that stuff. So just stay tuned with us, man, and jump in the chats when you guys got questions, especially when it comes to these parlays and these prop bets and these picks. I got the professional here, Sean Doe. We got Stoney Cook. Those guys are going to give you all our best. And Stacks is going to give you guys their best, let's say, what they feeling in their mind on how these games can go. They're going to give y'all their best synopsis as y'all can get. So with that being said, I'm out. Doe's out. Stacks is out. It's parlay with us. Check us next Sunday. Check us this Sunday. See you guys later. Yo, fams, I'll see you guys. Have a good one.
All right.
Peace. All right.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through, but don't break you.